In 2013, I received a phone call, and the person on the other line asked me to go work for free for 6 months in an unknown country and basically work my ass off harder than I ever thought I could ever do. I said yes. I booked my flights on my own dime. I left my university behind, I left my family behind, my friends, my job, everything. I put everything I had on that one card. Now imagine sitting on that flight, $16,000 in debt. Imagine gripping your little backpack because all your possessions are in there. Imagine being on that flight. What do you feel? Because the answer is simple, you feel fear. I landed on the airport. I was basically thrown into cold water. Work, 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 no sleep. Work, 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 again no sleep. And all I did was fighting a battle within me. And that battle was the battle of fear. I'm afraid what's gonna happen when I fail? What are my friends gonna think when I'm coming back empty-handed? What are the girls gonna think when they reject me? What am I gonna think of myself? This fear was omnipresent, and the funny thing was, I thought if I just managed to stick through these 6 months, I'm gonna be fearless. The fear is gonna be gone. 6 months later, I was an RSD instructor. Guess what the first emotion was that I felt? Fear. But something happened within me during these 6 months. I remembered the time that I served at the Austrian military. Because what they do at the military is they tell you the weekly plan. They told us, one day of that week, you're gonna be woken up in the middle of the night and you're gonna be going out into the woods on a fucking drill. Constantly, you had that fear in your head. You would sit in your little bed and you're trying to fall asleep and you would imagine what's gonna happen when that drill is. When's that drill? When's that drill? It's constant fear. And then I realized, you know what? Just let the fear be fear and do what you're supposed to do. Let the fear be fear and do what you're supposed to do. And all of a sudden, you right now watching this video, you will also realize that every single person who's ever amounted to something did that not because there was no fear, but because they changed the relationship to their own fear. Because you can do one out of two things with fear. You can make fear be the thing that makes you its bitch, or you can make your own fear your personal guide into freedom. Are you gonna be your fear's little bitch? Or are you gonna say, you know what, fear? I welcome you, I feel ya, but I'll go ahead and do it anyway. Fear will always be there. We always think, we look at people that made it. We look at the pro athlete. We look at the guy who's rich. We look at the guy who has everything. And we think, all those guys are fearless. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They feel the exact same fear. When I did my first free tour, I was just as afraid as I am when I do free tours now. When I approach my first girl, I feel just as afraid as I'm afraid now. The difference is my relationship to fear has changed. I'm welcoming fear. I'm letting fear guide me. I understand that fear will always be there. And at the end of fear is one thing and one thing only: freedom. Look where fear is pointing you. Go that way and never ever stop. This journey is a journey that will bring you continuously to the end of your strength, and then even further. It will bring you continuously to the edge of your comfort zone and then a step further. And then one day, I guarantee you, you will stand at the window, you will look out, and you will see how far you've gone. You will see what you have become. And then you understand that fear will never go away. It's just that one decision. What are you gonna do with that fear? Are you gonna be fear's little bitch? Or are you gonna have fear be a personal guide into freedom?